And what it do? Man, y'all know what it is, don't you? Well, really, we ain't doing too much today. So let's get to it then. We ain't got that much to do. Hey, good morning, Leah. Hello. Hello, Leah. Kumusta Leah? I miss you. Where have you been? Where have you been? Young lady, where have you been? Where have you been? Hello, mine. Hello, Miss G. Lisper. Hello. Hope everybody's doing good. We don't have a lot on the agenda today. Dropping off my truck. I got the brakes fixed yesterday. I stood there and watched it, so I know they're right. And lo and behold, they're not squealing. Oh my gosh. And then I did not turn my truck into the other shop, but that's what I'm doing today. So no vehicle today. Am I eating pigtails? Aren't pigtails amazing? I think they're amazing. They're just so intriguing to me. Whatever my problem is, I am just intrigued by it. Dave Barry, Chess Rich, Bob the Builder, what's happening, people? Hello, Shops. Nice to see you, Shops. Welcome. Miss G. Lisper, man, I tried to talk you into some pigtails before. Don't get started, Miss G. I'll probably try to offer you some pigtail money or something. Lee, I am doing good, man. I am doing good. I even shaved a little bit, like some anyway. Oh shit. I am clean and sober for the first time in a long time. I'm good. Goody goody. Goody goody. I'm stuck at a red light, bro, for the 1 billionth time. I got some free super SA music going on next to me, too. It's 45 today. It's not too cold, but it's not, super warm. What's up, 26 people in the house? Don't forget to hit like. What's up, people? Fort Worth, Texas, 5:15 a.m. We are northbound on Hewlin Street, approaching the I-20 intersection. That's right, northbound on Hewlin Street, approaching I-20. That should square most of you away trying to figure out where in the world we are. And I got snagged by this extra light again. Hello, JJLM20. What's up? Miss G. Lisper, you're getting pinned, bro. Bam. Pinned. Bob, that's good, man. That's good, Bob. Everybody actually needs that, Bob. It's hard to make it through life. Hard to make it through life. Can't be all fucked up for that. Oh, man, my day is going fantastic, bro. My day is fantastic, man. I'm out and get my stuff done, and then I'm going to drop this truck off, and God willing, it'll be back to me by the end of the day, but nobody knows. Mystery. They got a lot of work to do, too, so I would prefer that they took their time and made sure that it was a good work, good job done, you know? Yeah, how about you? How about you? How about you? Red's room, what's happening, my man? My man. Yes, mine said pigtails are the best. They are, bro. They are. They are. They're so fun. It's just pure fun wrapped up in them pigtails, bro. Pure fun. Shoes for you, lady. See if I can't get this camera view a little better. Aha! I can't figure out how to get those fades out of the lights, bro. I thought it was like a dirtiness on my camera here, but nothing I do ever fixes it, so I don't think that's what it is. You see, there's glares making me crazy. I'm doing good, thank you for asking. Yeah, hell yeah, man. Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? What's up, Cell? Hello, Cell. Good morning, Cell. Hey. What's up, bro? Cell is in the house. What's up, Cell? Cell, you know what I like about your channel? When I go in there, there's always that poll that I gotta do. And it's always an intriguing poll. It's not like, are you a subscriber? It's not that silly business. It's like a real poll, and I enjoy the various questions. And heck, I get a bunch of them wrong too, bro. I get a bunch of them wrong. Easy stuff too. I'm like, like that is locked in my memory bank somewhere and I cannot access it right now. I guess maybe it feels challenging sometimes. It makes me think a little or something, you know. So I enjoy that. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. I like it. I like it. This is Batman. From Arizona. Arizona. What? It's like 3 a.m. in Arizona or something. 4 a.m. isn't it? Are you up early, huh? Early bird gets the worm. That's the deal. You could be second if you want to be. That's fine. Go be second. Just don't involve me. Hell yeah, all my lights are working. All my lights are working. Look at that building, bro. All my lights are working. Hell yeah. I like that. We are headed to Olympus. Yeah, 4:19. I thought you were like an hour behind me or something. Oh, you don't sleep? Oh, that's you and me both, bro. You and me both. Fucking, I can't dodge these red lights to save my life either. Oh my God. Eugene Sanchez, ¿qué pasó, amigo? Hola, hola, hola. What's happening, Señor Sanchez? Gracias para tú aquí. Or is it para ti aquí? Thank you for coming here. Was that gracias para usted aquí? Is that correct? That's probably not correct. Oh yeah, Olympus. I am here. Oh, what the fuck? What is that dude doing coming from over here? That can't be good. He's got his backpack on. He's a migrant or a vagrant. Vagrant, not migrant, but a vagrant. And there's no vagrant stuff over here. So, what was he doing? Nobody knows. Probably staying under our bridge. Olympus, I see you. You are so beautiful, Olympus. I see you. I will talk nice to you every day. These buildings are like my children, bro. They're basically my children. They have to be tended to at all times. They are very needy. They don't usually talk back, but they are a little sassy. They don't usually talk back, but they are sassy. Batarang needed. Yes, it's correct. Usted. How is Russ? What's up, Russ? What's going on, my man? My man Russ. What's happening, yo? Sixth like. Thank you, Cell. My camera has astigmatism. Kind of irritating, to be real honest. Like, yeah, dude, like, it looks like a laser. And I don't know how to fix that. I don't know which camera it is or any of that stuff. That's not it. You see, I can't find the camera that it's coming from, even with my finger. Like, I'm sitting here trying to thumb down the camera, but I can't even get it to go black. It means it's like 2 or 3 things at once or something going on here to make a picture. I don't fucking know. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. And fucking when I wipe all of them, nothing happens. That does. Look, now instead of left to right, we have the crisscross angle. That's sweet. Sweet deal. All right, some of you have been with me for some time. Some of you are new here. Either way, I need you to tell me which one of these fobs gets me through that door. Yep. We got the gray circle, the black circle, and the black rectangle. You got a 1 in 3 chance of being right, even if you ain't been here before. So then, make a choice. No? Alright. I'm going in. Can't be waiting on you guys like that. Hardy har. Let's go. I gotta fix that thing today too. I gotta change the directory information on it. That's something I can do from home. Ha ha ha! What is this thing, bro? What is this? It's called a lens flare caused by bright lights. You can't get rid of it. The big brain on Bob this morning. What's up, Bob? You brought your information with you, bro? I like it. Wait, which one was it? The circular black one. For this location. For this location. Bang. That happens. You had a 1 in 3 chance, dude. Statistically speaking, that's not very good, to be real honest with you. Unless you're fighting like the demon hordes of hell, and you know you are encountering like 7,000 demons at a time that you're having to destroy, then 30% counts, you know. But if it's once, statistics are against you. If it is one time, let's go, people. Oh yeah, oh yeah, he working. Watch out, bro. Sweet, I like it. I like it. I like it. No. I'm just a silly guy that makes sure that the building is working. I work for a group of doctors who build medical property. Doctors can't be here, hence I exist. I work with all the tenants. I work with the builders. I work with the individual builders that build out the suites inside our buildings. And I fix the chairs. And I fix the chairs. This is the most annoying ass chair ever. Like, I'm not sure why we can't just leave the furniture in place, but these people don't want to do that. We literally had to turn to stare at the elevator. I have a vending machine, doesn't work. And here goes my letter samples. Oh yeah, fine. That is fine. The edges of those look just fine. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Letter sample for a $7,000 sign I'm about to have built. And look, we also have this guy. Looks like I need some handicap decals. Yep, I'm gonna need some handicap decals. Some automatic door decals. So yeah, I manage a group of medical buildings here in Fort Worth, and we also moonlight in other places. Same thing, medical buildings. Bye-bye. Not a bad gig. Doesn't pay the most, but it affords me a lot of my personal time, which is more important to me. So, pays well enough and allows me to experience life and still work. And that was a big thing for me leaving my last job, is that I had been working 60 hours a week for fucking who knows how long, and I was tired of it as far as my time invested went. And so the idea was to make the same amount of money but put in half the time. You see what I mean? Thus doubling my value. And so that was like kind of like the first thing that I did. That was my first step. Now, that was years ago. And then my second little pivot in fixing life was to get better at my job so it didn't take as long. And so the first move was to half my invested time and retain the same amount of money. The second move was to half that amount of time as well. You understand? And so getting very good at my job and exceptionally well, and knowing where you can cut corners and knowing the things that cost you time and things like that. And all of the systems of the buildings, I know everything about them. I know those buildings upside down, bro. The people who came in and leased the suites from us. So we build what is called a shell building. And then various entities come and lease the space from us. And when they do so, they go through and they build out their own business in their own suite. And I work with those builders as well. So all that funnels through me. All the leasing agreements and upholding of the lease all funnels through me. Any work that's happening on site funnels through me, whether that's inspections or landscaping, irrigation, roofing, whatever it is. So I do all those things. And I do them for a dozen buildings. 12 buildings is what I do that for. And in the real world, that's worth $12,000 a month. In my world, it's not. In my world, it's not $12,000 a month. I wish it was, but it's not. Now, management companies would charge you $1,000 a month, no problem, against these properties. But No, I don't do the landscaping. I just know everything about it, and I hire landscapers to do the work, and then I make sure that the landscapers that are doing the work are actually doing the work. So, this is another location of ours. And it is Friday morning. I should have wet concrete, and I do. I like it. As to let him know that I don't like him riding my ass. So we got the beep beep. Yeah, I mean, you could say that. Obviously the owners control things. But I am the response. That's for sure. Hell no, bro. I see you over there. Hold on, my dude. Hold on. I am also the guy who makes sure the property stays clean in between landscaping visits. I'm also the love maker and the heartbreaker. Hang tight for me, would you? Y'all talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Hello. What time is it? Aline the Explorer, what's up? How are you? How are you doing? ¿Cómo está Aline? I like your channel too. It's always hopping. DJ work, everybody loves that. Bob the Builder, 5 km of irrigation pipeline laid out. Topsoil, top lay. We go about 10 meters left. You just doing top lay? Or are you having to do more than that? All right, y'all hang tight. Enjoy each other. Enjoy each other. Waka, 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 waka. I'm back. What's up, people? I've never heard of top layer irrigation. How does that work? You do it for temporary growth. You do it for temporary situations. Hello, Jenna Lynn. ¿Cómo está acá, Jenna Lynn? Let's argue that you bought some property and you're getting ready to build on it, right? You go out, you level out the land. the land around you has to be finished out also. So what happens is you go in and you seed it, you top seed it or something like that, or hydromulch or whatever, and you lay irrigation lines just as if you were putting it in the ground, just on top of the ground. And you run those for some weeks, and then you dig them and drop them down in the ground. Hello, good morning, Chi. Hello. Kumusta ka, Chi? And send my regards to the gentleman. Storm. Tell Storm I said hello. Kuya Storm. Oh, I'm my booty nama. You already know, Chi. You know what I do, bro. I stay good every day. Every day. It don't even matter if I'm angry. I'm going to be good about it. Mostly. Gentlemen, where are we going? We are going to cash my check at the gas station. We're going to go make a deposit at the bank. I don't like that shit going in on Friday because it's suspect on whether or not it's going to be there on Saturday. So I just go cash it and drop it off. And then we're going to go to breakfast. That's right, my old country kitchen. And then we're going to go drop my truck off, and I'm going to get an Uber ride home. My first Uber ride ever, guys. But we'll see how that goes. I don't know how to tip these folks or anything. Hello, EQ. Kumusta ka, EQ? Done. 18. Thank you. Thank you. What's up, Jen? Jenna Lynn. And what's up, EQ? EQ of the jungle. That is like literally the jungle queen right there, guys. Morning, Ted. Y'all don't know, like I never really seen a cow listen to somebody, but she has like mind powers over her cow, bro. It'll just follow her around all day. Wherever she goes, the cow goes. She even got a pack of dogs like that, and a parrot, probably a parrot mixed in somewhere. Morning, Ted. Morning, Ted. I've never done there either. I don't know what you mean. I must have that left my mind. I'm sorry, bro. I drew a blank. Yeah, not too much. Then we're going home and praying to God that my truck comes back today. If it doesn't, I am SOL all weekend. I'll be sitting at home until sometime Monday. And that super sucks. I don't sit at home very well. Like some people sit really well. Hello, Jelen. Kumusta ka, Jelen? Some people sit at home. Yes, dude, she's got a pet cow. I don't know that it's a pet, but yes. Ask her about it, bro. Ask her about it. That's the queen of the jungle right there. She got answers for you, bro. If ever there was a jungle queen, that's EQ. Mind control on animals and stuff. Man, she probably don't like me talking like this. Sorry, EQ. Sorry. Oh, good, Jelen. Thank you for coming, and thank you for putting the like on the board. Hope y'all are all doing good. Send my regards to the young lady, the future wife, the mother of the next leaders of mankind. Thank you, Batman. And JM, let me get you fixed up so you can go connect with everybody. That is why everybody is blue. It's not because you got to give anybody timeouts. You don't have to do that. But now you can go connect to all these people. Baby Renga. Renga. ¿Qué pasó, amigo? Hey. Hola. ¿Qué pasó, amigo? Renga is in the house. What's up, yo? Red is still with us. It's funny that Bob brought up the irrigation lines this morning. We had to put them. So the big project out in Mansfield, you guys have probably seen that building once, twice, whatever. That property is actually a 3-phase property, and we're building a surgery center and a little commercial strip center there as well. The surgery center is going to be owned in-house, and then we will build it out as a full surgery center. We will staff it as a surgery center, and other doctors will come do their work at our house. And so that's how this one's going. It's going to be fantastic. It's nothing but a money generator. All it does is, I mean, you got staff and stuff, but the surgeries generate money, and the surgeries well pay your daily costs. So it's definitely a cool run there, but it's a 3-phase property that we are only complete with phase 1. The rest of it had to put temporary irrigation lines out, and that shit was so irritating, yeah. So irritating. And I missed my turn way back there. Great. I mean, it's not bad, but temporary lines act up too. You get pressure on them, they'll bust apart and do stupid shit. Basically, sometimes it turns into running your irrigation twice. Jessica Girl Libre, hello. ¿Cómo está acá? Guapa Jessica. Guapa Jessica. Hello. We're going to creep through the neighborhood here. That's what we're going to do. Creeping through the neighborhood. Where am I going? I am going to the gas station to cash my fat check. And then I'm going to go to the bank. And then I am going to go and get breakfast. And then I'm going to go drop my truck off to get a huge amount of work done. The rear axle seals have to be done, both sides. One is bad, but I'm doing both sides. I have the shocks in the rear that both have to be replaced, so brand new shocks both sides. In the front, we have struts and upper control arms. In addition to, we also have a thermostat that's acting funny. So I got a few things that I got to get done. I'm taking them to the truck at 8 a.m. I got an Uber ride at 8:15 to take me home. And then I'm going to go sit at home. That's right. I'm just going to sit there. I won't have a vehicle or anything, so I'll be pretty useless. Enjoy breakfast, Batman. Why don't you and Storm come visit me for breakfast, bro? Y'all come eat breakfast with me. I can't seem to get anybody else to. Chi, I got a question. Did you live in Bohol already, or did you guys move to Bohol when Storm got there? Khalil, what's up, yo? So did you already live in Bohol, or did you move there after Storm got there? Hi, Jen. Welcome to Bruce. channel. Yes, welcome Jen. Jenna Lynn and Ron's Life. Hello. And there's Ted. There's Ted. Ron, what's happening with you, Ron? I don't know what song I requested yet, Ron, but it fit in. Oh, is that reggae song? Murder She Wrote. Did you ever end up listening to it? I checked out. I had to go to sleep, dude. I was so tired. Good morning. Where's your other friends here, like Kim and RJ and Big Lon? I don't know. Did you see them? Here anymore. Been a few days since I saw RJ. I think RJ is pretty busy at work. Oh, this is where delivery drivers stop, huh? All good. All good. Garage sale sign. Putting his garage sale sign up. He about to sell some stuff today, baby. Do any of you guys like garage sales, bro? They are not open yet, and you probably won't be ready for me until like 10 or 15 after. So, fuck it, we're gonna go get breakfast. I'll come back. Hang tight, guys. Oh, Ted, you were trying to say you had never done an Uber ride either, man. My bad, yeah. And I am weird like that, dude. I love to go to garage sales. I don't know what my problem is, but it's like, one, you might be able to find something that you wouldn't otherwise be able to afford, you know, and that's pretty cool. Red's room, what's happening, bro? Was your handheld blower an electric one? It is, and it's an Ego 760, 760 CFMs. It's the second largest Ego, I think. Nah, maybe it's the third. It's not the smaller ones. It's got the 760 CFMs on it. And it's a badass, bro. It is. It does not make it through 3 properties, but it makes it through 2 properties. And that's usually enough for me to get by. There's not a perfect job across the board, but really, there never is. There's never been a perfect job anywhere. That's just like child's play thought processes. There's no perfect tool that saves you that much time. Well, maybe there's a perfect tool. I've probably stretched that a little bit. We saw Red's room using the skill saw the other day. There probably ain't a faster way to get through that pipe, bro. There probably ain't a faster way to get through that pipe. The fire suppression teams cut them in the field, and I don't think they even can get it done very quickly. Like, it's just time consuming to cut through steel, you know? Gas or electric when it comes to those type of tools? It's not based on that necessarily. It's based on the individual needs. So if I need a quick job done and I need to be able to be mobile and it not being stolen out of my truck and stuff than an electrical one. If I was a landscaping team, I would use an electric anything. If I was mowing my personal lawn, I wouldn't use an electric anything. So just kind of depends, what your needs are. As for the needs of the facilities, we're talking about keeping the door entries clean and stuff like that. So it's not like it's intense shit and like some car pulled up and left me a pile of dirt or something, And so the speed is what I'm after there. And the battery operated flat out is just faster to deal with. No gasoline to go by, no shit to jack with, just bring your battery. Yeah, you got to remember to plug the fucking thing in, That's less hassle than being out of gas on a job site. I can tell you that right now, bro. And also it keeps me from having to carry gas around and all sorts of nonsense on my truck. And so it's advantageous for me not to mess with the gasoline one. Now the other thing is all these medical properties. Sure, we got a storage closet, and sure, we even got a fire riser room outside. But if you stick gasoline in it, you're gonna fucking smell it. It just works out better for my particular needs. I don't know that it services everybody the same way, though, sir. So it's hard to answer your question. Great question. Great question. I can tell you this, though. In the big scheme of things, how we generate electricity does not mean you're fucking green, okay? It does not fucking mean that. Oh, I had one dude in here arguing with me one day. He was telling me, well, everything in Deutschland or whatever is fucking electric. And I was like, oh, that's cool. So how did you get the power from the place to your home? Well, the normal way, copper lines. So in other words, you're still pulling copper out of the fucking mines, right? So when you talk about being green, just fucking skip it, because you can't get power to a house or to a business without the copper and digging up the ground and all this other shit. Then, to be honest with you, you're just poking the bush and acting like you're doing something good for the environment when you're fucking not. You're not. It's just retarded. So I try to remind these green seekers that they just haven't thought through their bullshit yet, and that there is no stripping down America and yanking all the copper out of the ground and it lost their fucking minds. Imagine a world with no oil. There's oil in my dashboard right here. They used oil to make this dashboard, you fuckers. All right, I'm just saying, like people don't know the extent of these things, and sometimes they talk about electric and where it comes from. They don't know how to wire their house, though, and they don't know how much it takes to get 13 different plugs in a garbage disposal inside their house. And if you asked any one of them to give those things up, they'd be like, what are you talking about? I can't do that. Oh, well, do you see power without a fucking wire, bro? Anywhere? Oh, you see solar power like that. Oh, that's great. Have you ever tried that in your fucking home? Yeah, good luck. Oil to make gas, oil to make tires, oil to make fabric, oil to make the bins that the fabric is being dyed in, oil to make the machines that brew our milk and brew our coffee. It's not just a matter of let's just change it. We are smart. It's not that, fucking morons. They clearly aren't smart enough that they thought that shit through. Clearly we didn't think this through, guys. We didn't know it was going to cost $500 billion fucking dollars to figure out how to get away from copper. So, just the reality of it is that we can't get away from those things. There's none of that until you can go full Tesla. And I do mean Nikola Tesla, not Tesla the company, which he had a method at one point in time to transfer electricity wirelessly, and it was widely not acceptable. But if you could do that, then you could at least eliminate a massive amount of the infrastructure and have some impact. Some impact. You still wouldn't be able to do it at the house. Imagine your TV with a big capacitor on the back of it, a Bluetooth capacitor for a fucking... Yeah, right, bro. That's why they fucking made the TVs tiny and shit. They all skinny and stuff. They all skinny and stuff. They all flat. You can't attach a bunch of batteries to everything in your fucking home, bro. And you should imagine that too, the lithium needed for that, because that's where we're at in the big state of things. Like, to make a battery or a capacitor, you need lithium, you need copper, you got to go dig up a mine. And what you're really thinking about there is, oh, okay, well, we can switch everything over to capacitors and batteries, and then what, fool? Have you fucking seen how many batteries Tesla does not have and can't get repaired? So that doesn't make any sense either. So none of that shit makes sense. It's just these fucking knuckleheads won't think. I mean, you and me, we just spent like 4 minutes talking about it, and we literally destroyed the entire idea that going green is effective. Because you might be green at the source, but you're not green after it. So you can't move the stuff. Maria Margarita, hello, ¿cómo está acá? Long time no see, Maria. It is nice to see you. It is nice to see you. Hello, Maria. Hello, Maria. These folks, they just don't understand. And what's even worse is we're all sitting around arguing about it and voting on things like this based off of nonsense. Like, is the sky gonna be blue in 10 years? Yes, you fucking idiot. Shut up, dude, Maria, it is nice to see you. I hope you will hang out a few minutes. I'm going to breakfast. Maybe you can keep us some company while I smash out this breakfast or something. I hope you're doing good. How is the girls, all the group of girls and the workouts going, bro? I'm sure that you're staying pretty damn focused, because I know you are disciplined. This girl's got discipline right here. That Maria, ooh, she got discipline. Heck, I even get in trouble if I flirt a little. If I flirt a little, I'll probably be in trouble. I'm going over here to a country kitchen. I'm going to do one scrambled egg with some light grated cheese on top of it. After that, there's going to be probably like a piece of ham or something. Maybe some crispy fried bacon. And then there's going to be some hash browns. That's right. That's right. That's right. It's going to go just like that. One egg, because fucking, I think eggs are killing me. I don't know what's wrong with eggs, dude, but I think I'm out of the egg world. Like, I think I've just had too many eggs. I had too many eggs in my life to enjoy eggs. And now every time I bite into it, I think about how senseless and tasteless they are. They don't taste good. They don't taste anything. They're just a filler. I mean, you can literally put egg in fried rice, and it just takes on the form of whatever you put with it. So it doesn't actually have its own real taste. Like, if you got grandma's scrambled eggs, she probably done hooked it up with some butter and some fucking pepper, some fucking salt. Sometimes you even put Italian seasoning on your eggs, bro. That's real good too, by the way. So if you ain't never tried that, try Italian seasoning on your eggs, and you'll be like, oh wow, this is good. That's because you made it good. So the egg wasn't actually fucking good before. Fuck off eggs. I'm so tired of eggs. Same breakfast all the time and same. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Miss G. I'm going fucking crazy, man. Fucking hate this. It's all so redundant. I do the same things every day in, day out. I go to work. I eat the same shit. I dress the same way. I fucking cut my hair the same way. It's fucking nonsense, bro. I need something else. I think I need some danger in my life. Like, I'm gonna like go scuba diving and tell the boat to go home just to like have something exciting going on. And then they're always fucking with us too. They're always fucking with us. You ever seen one of these chicken farms, bro? You know how many eggs, when you go down to Walmart, right? You get there, right? And like, at just about any grocery store you go to, they don't have like a small section of eggs. Bro, they got a section of eggs bigger than anything you ever fucking seen before. If you had to count that out, you'd be pissed off about it. That's how many eggs are fucking sitting there at each store, right? So like right here in River Oaks, there's 3 grocery stores right here. And so if there's like 2,000 eggs at each grocery store, right? Well, there's not one egg for everybody. Well, not everybody fucking wants eggs, dude. Shut up, fool. Like, there's fucking 6,000 eggs a day at the grocery store. And so what are they doing? They got an egg shortage right now, bro. We got an egg shortage, right? So everywhere in town, you know what they do? They pop you for 40 cents per egg that they put on your plate. And I ain't saying that that's like a huge big deal. Like, I'll pay your 40 cents. I don't give a shit, you know. But at the end of the day, like, how many people did that today, bro? Like, fucking 400,000? Are you fucking serious? Y'all are having that bad of an egg problem, bro? You know what we did? The last time we had a problem, it was a beef problem. It was 450 years ago. And we created Thanksgiving. And we hooked up with the Indians and got corn and things like that to supplement our meat failure. That's how that went, by the way. You're really a meat eater. You're not supposed to be eating vegetables at all. Nope. We resolved to that because we ate all the fucking meat. Hello, my sweet boy. Oh. Santa, all baby Jenna Lynn. Oh yeah. And there's baby Bruce too. I brought my shaved face today. And I got my hair did yesterday too. What's up? What's up, yo? Uh-huh. Bang Udi, what's up, yo? Bang bang. Yeah. What's up, Bang? Cheers, mate. Look, we even still going through Christmas cups at the fucking gas stations. That's how many extra Christmas cups they got. You can only imagine how many extra eggs there are. It's not quite gone. You can still hear it, Bang. You hear it? You hear that, bro? It's like sandpaper, bro. It just looks good. Are you calling me a sweaty boy? Oh, yeah. His eyes glow, huh? Just depends if the white light hits it or not. Whoa, whoa. See? That's what I'm talking about. Rudy out there flirting, bro. You better be good, Rudy. Good morning, Gus. How are you, sir? Oh, that's crazy. I mean, we're still going through fucking Christmas cups, bro. They're always talking dumbass shit. Maria, we're about to get breakfast, bro. At this place. At this place. exactly right. We're the biggest consumer on the planet, and we're one of the smaller nations. We're one of the smaller nations, and we're one of the most powerful on the planet as well. The 350 million people versus China's like 1 billion or something, bro. Like, it's just insanity. We consume more than they do. China and Russia combined do not consume what we do. So, in the big scheme of things, we shut down that importing thing, bro, and it's going to cripple some shit in the world, bro. I don't think Europe can make up for it. Like, so let's argue that China and Russia became the country, right? And they were the suppliers of everything or whatever. And the rest of the world kind of had to go and buy from them. You would find that they wouldn't be able to provide. And then the other thing that you would find is that the rest of the world doesn't consume as much as we do. So they are not fat like we are. And so when I say fat, I don't just mean like physically. I mean that, you know, we're fat in that I have 50 extra t-shirts at the house, and we're just talking about the t-shirts that I wear as undershirts. I'm talking about I got 700 pairs of socks at the house, and I, in my lifetime, can never fucking use up all these socks. If you take care of your shit, I will never go through all these socks, you know? I got underwear sitting in plastic that I haven't even opened yet. So we are fat. And so when I say fat, it's not a reference to our weight so much as, hey, what's up, Russ? Thank you, sir. And so, you know, if we stopped consuming in the manner in which we do, you can bet those places break, bro. Those places break because fucking France can't compensate for it. You know, Germany can't make up for it. Lilibeth Tate, what's up, yo? Thank you for coming. This is a true story, mommy. This is a true story. Let me get you fixed up, Lilibeth. Lilibeth, you have one of my favorite names. It's a branch off of my favorite name, but Lilith is one of my favorite names. Just so you know. I ain't trying to like be sweet or nothing. I'm just saying Lilith is one of my favorite names, and when I read your name, I hear that. Mommy, ow! Of course, I like trees. Love trees. I like trees that produce fruit more. You want to know something about all these trees? You want to know what they do? They provide shade, and then they ruin your fence and your yard. That's what they do. And they give you things that you have to spend a bunch of money on because if you don't trim them, it'll fall on your house or somebody else's. That's what those ones do. Those are really the worst fucking trees. They don't produce anything, all right? They produce leaves, and they produce shelters for bugs and animals right in your backyard next to your $250,000 investment that you can't get out of because if you tried to sell today, maybe you don't get very much value out of it, not enough to go buy elsewhere. So right next to your massive lifetime investment, you have put this fucking tree and all the real worldly things that come with it, like the termites and the squirrels, and it possibly falling on your car, your kid, or your house. And your kid might be in the house when it happens. I don't fucking know, but they are useless as shit. They don't give me any fruit. The least it could do is give me some fucking lemons or some star fruit. Have you ever had star fruit? I wish I could grow star fruit in my backyard. Star fruit is delicious, by the way. Kurt, you made it. Nice to see you, Kurt. They produce money to landscape. That's right. Every time you put one of those in your yard, just remember you got things you're going back on. I do know about trees. Jim, if it has to do with the property, I'm going to call you Jim instead of JJLM20. I'm going to call you Jim if that's okay. It looks like Jim 20. Maybe I'll call you 20 if that's all right. But 20, I would tell you that if it has to do with a property, I at minimum know something about it. I am not an expert in any of the fields, more of a jack of all trades. And so, if trees, I probably know something about it, at least how to take care of them a bit and where to find the information. If it's scientific about the trees, I might go hire somebody for that shit. I might go hire somebody. Hola, hola, mommy. Ow, thank you for coming, mommy. It's nice to see you active and hanging out and stuff. I noticed you got your power back too. Ah, do I like plants? Come on, man. Where are you going with this? Last time I had questions like this, it was going somewhere. Do you like trouser plants? Scott, good morning, sir. Good morning. Good morning. It was on Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. So if you've seen that movie, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, about halfway into the movie, they're in the fucking yuppie van with the fucking little like animal lovers, and he's asking that hot girl if she likes reptiles and like turtles and if she ever seen a trouser snake before. Of course, I'm immature as shit, and this shit was hilarious. Well, just in general, Kurt, here in Texas, most of our trees don't do anything. They're not very good at anything. Um, I mean, yeah, they create shade, and sure, you could get some firewood out of them, but you can't get but a fucking stick of lumber out of this guy. You know, like that dude right there. You're gonna get like 3 2x4s out of that dude, man. You had to cut down 7 billion of those fucking things, you know. And so they're not useful for building. They don't produce any food. They drop sap and leaves on your otherwise manicured yard. They provide some beauty, but at a cost. And so I was just crying that the least I could do is have a fucking starfruit tree planted. Like, I don't get these motherfuckers that plant all that. Well, and really, this is what happened. When they cut out the plot for the house, they said, well, let's leave this tree, and this tree for decoration. And that's cool, guys. I ain't like saying we don't need some decoration and some things to look at and that it's not pretty. I'm saying it has no fucking function. And all it does is create maintenance. So, in regards to trees and plants, yeah, I like them just fine. I like them just fine. I'll tell you what I like more about them. I like them more when they don't look like that. Now, what you're looking at there is a big gap of brown that starts as a big nut sack on the left and right side in the center there. You see it. You see the big hole. And then you see how thick it should be. So it starts as a big floppy nut sack at the bottom there and moves up in the middle underneath that open side. And I'm just saying I like bushes just fine until they're doing shit just like that. And then I'm like, well, that's not what it's supposed to look like. You know, well, how do I get that to look right, you know? And then I got to babysit the motherfucker for the next 6 weeks to determine if it's ever going to look right again. And there's a massive amount of things that happen to them. For instance, infestation from an otherwise unknown source. And what I mean by that is that you got birds that fly around with tree diseases on them. That's how evergreen moves from tree to tree. And so you know, you could have an animal that passed through there and he had army worms on him and he fucking ate up all your grass. So all these things are basically just high risk items in my opinion. Putting concrete there might cost you more today, but it will cost you less then. And that then is over a 5 to 7 year period by the time I offer in an extra $50 a week for maintaining this amount of lawn space, and you know, an extra $5 grand a year for trimming the trees, and then this and that and blah 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 blah. And you should have just spent the extra 50 grand on the front end and made it all concrete. You should have just done that, because now you're maintaining the motherfucker. And the other thing there is you get old. So even if it's your house, right, and you're happy to go out there and maintain it today, tomorrow, guess what? Your fuck ass is gonna be old, and you're gonna be out there like, can somebody come trim my trees? I'm offering $5 to the neighbor kid. Hopefully he'll do a good job. That's gonna be your story. And I'm just saying that's because you built your own maintenance project for life. I'm just saying that's what you did, and that's okay. But I like plants and trees just fine, fake ones. I'm just saying. That's why, like, getting a chick, bro. If you get a girlfriend, that's a life thing, dude. That's like you planted a tree. You better stick with that shit, man. But don't fucking do it. That's right. That's right. I said it. Either get the girlfriend or fucking don't. But don't do the middle road. That's bullshit. Same thing with you chicks. Do the dude or don't, but for God's sakes, don't do the dude and then go hang out with 700 other dudes every day. That's crazy. That's why, you know why that's why I get off the internet if I'm in a committed situation where there's a commitment between one another, to one another. I just eliminate that stuff. That's my duty, I think. That's my duty. I'm crazy. And so, oddly enough, my duty, I think, as a partner, is my duty as a good, diligent partner, is to make sure that my partner does not have any questions or doubts in me. That is my duty as a partner. My absolute duty is to make sure that my significant other does not have any concerns. That would be my duty as a partner. And if I am not doing that, then I should just jump off the cliff. Because it's going nowhere. You see what I mean? So I'm very strict in that regard. I am very, very, very strict. I also don't talk to people about it. So let's argue that, like, this Jessica was my girlfriend, but she wanted to have 25 boyfriends, then I couldn't be the boyfriend. You know, I couldn't be among that group. I just can't do it. I can't do it. And hello, guapa Jessica. And hello. Yeah, so I'm the type that I have to get off the internet because it creates too much concern for my partner. And that's no good. That's no good. My partner cannot be sitting around worried about me being on the internet. I can't have my partner doing that. So that would be on my side of things, being a diligent partner, making sure that my partner doesn't have to reach in their pocket to find trust. Like, oh, let me dig deep. You got trust issues. No, you got fucking putting yourself out there issues, bro. Fuck all that. Chuckles the clown has arrived. All right. You guys watch your six. That dude carries weapons. He's got weapons. What is my favorite meal? I saw that a minute ago and I'm sorry. That's exactly right, Liveth. My favorite meal, bro, that is so hard. That is so hard. But I got to tell you something. Meatloaf with really, really good steamed broccoli and some really, really good corn or something that's not green next to the broccoli is probably like among my favorites. But I mean, you got to have stout meatloaf and you got to have stout broccoli. If you give me something out of one of them frozen bags that people are always trying to say are so good, I'm going to laugh at you. I want a fresh head of broccoli and I want all the fucking stems cut off. I want a nice little cauliflower of broccoli there. And I want you to fry it in butter first and then steam it. I'm sorry, steam it and then fry it in the butter. Excuse me, I have that out of order. Oh, Jessica, what's up, yo? You're a naughty girl. That would probably be among my favorite meals. We got chicken fried steak somewhere in there. We got Italian food across the board somewhere in there. We've got Mexican food across the board somewhere in there. Here's the real deal. You talk about favorite food, but check this out. I cannot eat the same food every day. Mommy, ooh, okay. Okay. I like the discipline there, Mommy. I like that. You just come up in here, you're like, I'm leaving, Bruce. Okay. Okay. Well, I like that. I like that. It's that discipline, bro. Good job, man. Now, I cannot eat the same thing every day. Mexican is so good, isn't it? Yeah, every other day for Mexican. Bruce, pepper steak, shrimp, fried rice. OMG, my favorite meal. Pepper steak, shrimp. Ugh. All right, all right. Yeah, that girl's had some meals before. You could tell. You could tell Liveth has been living. When it comes to food, she done tried some things. Hey, Kurt. Hey, Kurt. All right, so Russ says Mexican, Italian, Chinese in that order. I do not like sushi. I like cooked fish. Yep. I don't like dried fish. I like cooked fish. I don't like fish eyeballs. I like fish fillets. Please stop that. How can I lose weight? Rocker, what's happening, my man? Howdy do. Please stop that. How I can lose weight. Kurt, there is a very, very clear and concise program to losing weight. Kurt, there's one way to lose weight. And it works on every fucking human. Alright? Elevate your heart rate. Keep your heart rate elevated for X amount of time. Do it longer the next day. Keep doing that. And you will lose weight. It's that. It's that. Kissing might do it. Yeah, kissing might do it. This guy, Kurt, he had me all set up. I was like, let me help Kurt. And now I realize that I walked into the kissing joke. Kissing. Strategically, Kurt, that line of work only keeps about 5% off. Even if you bang all day, it's only 5%. Oh, we are hungry, and it's 6:30, so I wasted enough time. So, Is Jessica an exotic food? Is that what you asked me? Rocker, did he ask me if Jessica is an exotic? No, he asked me if I like exotic food. Yeah, I like exotic food. I like exotic Jessica. Where is Lopez? Fish legs joke. Oh shit, I gotta scroll up, dude. Sometimes it goes a little quick in here. I like you guys. That's why it's going so quick, because Y'all are all here. All of y'all are buddies and shit. It's like a coffee stop. This is a coffee stop. Let's get breakfast while we're happening, okay? You know what I really feel bad for? All these people that are on diets all the time. I'm just saying, I feel super bad for them. Yes, Filipina qualify as exotic food. It's delicious. Sorry, Jessica. I did not mean to put you in that light. I am sorry. Jessica's all stunned. She got the purple faces. Fish legs. Do I like fish legs? Yes. Alright, let's go get some breakfast. Let's get some breakfast. We're gonna sit in the back today. Others. Give people their privacy while they try to eat. Good morning. Hey, you need to start leaving a little marker right here. Just leave it. I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna be down here. You know, I'm gonna be drawing on this thing, dude. It's great. Can I do water? Just water, please. And 1 egg, hash browns, and bacon. Crispy. Yeah, 2 is fine. Please. Thank you. We're gonna sit in the back today, brother. It's warmer back here, actually. Hang it down. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to meet my girlfriend. we're gonna set her up with a plate also. She comes to eat with me every morning. Please say hi. Her name is Invisible. She's from Imagination Nation, yo. Imagination Nation. What's up, people? Good morning. Bruce Wayne, live and in person. What's up, people? What y'all doing? Elo kind of life. What's up, yo? Elo, what's up, man? How are you? When? Gentlemen, look at the time, bro. I'm getting old, man. Gray's all growing in and shit. Hello, Ilocana. Scott, what's up, man? Let me scroll back up here. Lurkers, RJ, what's up, yo? RJ made it. What's going on, bro? What?
This man that just left?
Okay. Oh, good. You got one of those? You ought to put it on them and cure them.
That's the fucking problem, dude.
Oh. She got stories this morning, guys.
Ashley, that's not a story, that's the
Hey, come ask the crew for their advice on how to happen. Tell them what's going on. Oh, thank you. I got it cut yesterday. She was saying that dude that just left is like her ultimate stalker. And I told her, I was like, all you gotta do is put it on him, cure that shit, bro. Right? She said, that's the problem. Did bacon, hash browns, and 1 egg, scrambled. If she don't put cheese on it, I'm gonna ask for the cheese. Oh, thank you, Guapa Jessica. Exactly right, gentlemen. I can trim that back a little bit more. 42 instead of 43 would be great. No, Kurt. No. That's how I ended up single, Kurt. So you couldn't be more wrong. I'd like to tell you that you're not wrong, but it's pretty wrong. Kind of wrong, bro. So then, big lawn. See, Scott gets it. Couldn't be further from the truth, bro. And if I'm doing good, what are these other people doing, bro? Oh my God, no way, no way. I'm a little hungry still. I've never Ubered before. Do y'all want to go on the Uber ride with me? Go on the Uber ride with me, bro. You can do that. It's gonna be great. Lilith, but I have Lilith. I have a different challenge though. I mean, I might be funny, but I'm an asshole. True story. I'm a very focused individual. Focused individual is focused, so no, I don't care about other things. Because of that, I'm an asshole towards those things. But I find that by eliminating a lot of things in your life, you can really focus and get ahead. And just eliminate other things. What it comes down to, all of them. Unfortunate. RJ, how have you been? How do you like your steak cooked? I like a New York strip, 12 to 16 ounces, medium well, barely any red in the center. I like it with some A1 sauce regardless of how good the meat is. I'm not in it to eat the meat. I'm in it to get dead sooner. So, I like it good. I like a little char to it also. Well-cooked steak. If I cook it myself, I'll probably fry it a little bit and throw it in the oven the rest of the way. A1 is great. Who can drink that stuff? People that use Heinz 57, I don't understand. How bad a person is. Well, you know, that's true. That's true. That's true. What is your breakfast order? 1 scrambled egg, hash browns, and crunchy bacon. 1 scrambled egg. I like rare. Yeah, some people do. Lilith has a point, guys. She has a point. Depends like how much. Well, it depends what time of day you talk to me. Usually the morning's a good time, but it's not a good time to tamper with me. Medium rare, no A1 if it's cooked properly. A1 is only used for those who fucked up the steak. A1 is used for fat boys too. Been trying to get fat for a long time. You almost had to airmail it at this distance, right?
No, but you know what? It's fine because, hey, I've already lost 5 pounds and gone down 2 sizes, so it's okay.
There you go. That dude's gonna keep stalking you.
There you go. Keep sitting your ass back there. No, because he's back there talking on the phone. It's all nice and quiet back there. All right.
I had to give that a little extra squirt there. All right, here's where we're at with this. Heinz 57 on grilled chicken breast. RJ, bro. RJ, bro. You want me to get you some Worcester sauce, bro? You'll love that shit too, bro. Sometimes I just pour W sauce right on the steak, dude, and just eat it like that. I didn't get no cheese on my egg, yo. The sound of ketchup was nice. Dig. That's the funniest thing I've heard all week. Wash your sister sauce. Dude, that shit's amazing, dude. All right, right now, everybody stop. Get your typer ready. Can you spell Worcester sauce without having to look on the internet? Can you honestly spell it? Give it your best shot without looking on Google. That ain't it. That's how it's like pronounced though. Worcestershire sauce. I think that's right. Worcestershire. I think that's actually pretty accurate. That's got to be pretty close. See, exactly. Exactly. Why did they come up with that, dude? All right, so that's got to be like an ancient old last name or something. Somebody tell me. What does Google say about why they had to name it something that's so hard to spell and say? Nobody just came up with that. Oh, well, we'll call it this. It doesn't even sound like an American word. That sounds like a German word or something. Where's that from? That's good. Used your hands to eat. You want to see me eat with my hands for the rest of my meal? I see y'all do that, and I think it's sexy, bro. This shit's hot. Bunch of chicks sitting around eating with their hands, eating baby birds and shit, dude. This shit's hella hot, bro. They gave me the, I think, old bacon. That's why I typically don't order bacon. It's because like they got it in a little container back there already made, and they just fry it up a little bit to get it hot and send it out. But bacon that is already cooled down, that gets heated back up and then cools back down on your plate, turns to rubber. Like this bacon right here. You notice there's no crunch to it or anything. But the other day, whoever made my bacon made it right. So that's what we're going to find out about when she comes back over here. And it's going to be the standard payment of $20 for breakfast. That's what I spend to get good service and not have to jack with a bunch of people and get a good meal. Some days I spend that on rubbery bacon. There's a county in England. Okay. Adding fried rice and coffee with cream or hot chocolate makes me full of that kind of meal. Bruce's breakfast is always so funny. Breakfast with Bruce has become fun because you guys are here. It's not because my breakfast is good for any puss. Oyster sauce is named after oysters. You mean like the fish sauce, bro? Hash browns look good. They are pretty good today. I'll check your IG, bro. Country England. All right, so over here in Fort Worth on Camp Bowie, and I have a short video on it, is a place called the Meat Board. And they do a dip for your steak. Now they give you your steak in slices that are about like this, so you can pick them up and just dip it. But their dip is made with like some sort of vinegar and maybe like A1 or some shit, dude. I don't know, dude. It's like a vinaigrette, and it is off the chain. You can use it as salad dressing, French fried dip, steak dip. You pretty much drink the shit, dude. No problem. Seven and a half years. What seems like a very different lifetime ago. But yes, 7.5 years. How about you, Kurt? Did you finish eating your breakfast? Kurt, what did you have for breakfast? Army, boots on the ground, my man. No floating coffins, there ain't no floating flying objects. They all look like coffins to me. I can't be stuck in any of those things. Boots on the ground, forward operating division. As in, we went first. No, I was in a mech division. In a forward recon team. Paving the way for mechs to come in behind us, like tanks and shit like that. No, the breakfast is only $6.89 plus tax, which usually comes out to like $8 or something. The rest is the tip for the server. The other $12 or whatever it is. That's for her. It's her tip. For dealing with me. For dealing with me. But yes. All good?
All great.
All right, cool.
How are you?
Yeah, you know. Who made my bacon last time?
Probably Fernando.
He makes better bacon. Don't tell nobody I said that.
No, you're absolutely right. He's our better cook. He's the best cook we have.
Where is Fernando?
Fernando's in the back.
Tell him I said I appreciate it.
Okay.
I'm just joking.
Oh, I'll go.
That he ran to the back while my meal ticket came in.
Well, yeah, he's a good cook.
Just tell him I appreciate that bad timing. All right.
Bad timing, huh?
That's what happened there. All right, let's get to it. Made it to First Sergeant. Made it E7 after going through commute. And that was not a good or easy thing. Have a good day. Thank you. Promotion points. Transfer battalions for that. A whole bunch of nonsense for that. It all turned out to be paperwork, but put squads together and stuff. You don't break them apart. They stay together and work under such and such division over here in such and such place or whatever. Yeah. What? Is mandatory to give tip, Bruce? Customary. It's customary. It is. It's not mandatory, but it's extremely frowned upon if you don't. And for me, there's a difference in somebody that services you because they have to, and they service you because they have a good time talking to you, or they're nice, or they remember your name and things like that. And so when I get good service, I am sure to honor good service. But I am also an asshole, Lilibeth. Remember, I'm an asshole. So when I get bad service, I honor that too. Treat people like they gave me bad service. People don't always like that. You ain't got to thank me. 20, I did it for me. So your MOS doesn't determine your function like that. It's supposed to, but if you're in the field, it doesn't determine your function. So when you're at home, it determines your function, and then you're non-combat. If you're in the field, you may not just be recon. You see what I mean? And infantry doesn't quite cover that. So typically recon units are just small squads that are in light mech, and so you still need a mech division. You still need basically an ultimate answer that comes in behind you, or you're not doing recon work appropriately. So they're you see movies and you see that dude that's out there and he's by himself on his bicycle and he's a recon guy. Sure, like he might be deep-seated like that, right? But if you need to bring 100 tanks in, the recon team's built a little different. And that's a experienced team that goes ahead and tries to do so without being called out. And so you might be 6 Humvees deep. You might be, a couple little transport trucks or something. But you're definitely a much, much, much smaller party, and you're comprised of typically experienced individuals. So they have been in the field and they are well structured and proven in battle. Not that they can battle, but that they make good decisions in battle. And so you don't want hotheads running forward of everybody. It'll get everybody in trouble. It'll fail you out. Whole mission abrupt. There's not a quick and easy answer for your question. Recon is not supposed to be combative, but I mean, what else do you think happens when you recon into some shit, Scott, that's just breakfast. Yesterday, as a matter of fact, I said, oh shit, to myself yesterday. I was like, wow, I just spent a whole bunch of money on food today because I went out all 3 times. Typically, I will eat at least 1 or 2 of the meals at home. But yesterday, I ended up all of them out. And that's like $60 on food. You see what I mean? $60 in food. And so, like, I don't try to spend that much on food every day, it's just too much. It's like fucking almost $2,000 a month on going out to eat, But I do eat quite a bit of my my money away. I will tell you that. You know, those days I go to Whataburger and stuff like that, you know, Whataburger's not that much cheaper. It's $13 or $12 for me to get in and out of Whataburger. It's the same at a taco place. My favorite taco stand, legit, is a taco stand on the side of a gas station, and it's got 4 generations of Mexican ladies in there cooking the tacos. And these chicks can make some tacos, bro. 5 of those run me $20 in a heartbeat, bro. That's a stiff tip too. That's only like $5 tip. But man, I'll spend $20 there in a heartbeat, bro. If I got somebody that's excited about tacos to go eat with, I'll spend $40 on 10 tacos. You see what I mean? So it gets expensive really, really quickly. Really, really quickly. I've gone the wrong way here. I should have stayed straight there. I gotta correct that. Yeah, I gotta fix it. My time in the service was a bit different, but I didn't really go because of country, king and country and all that shit. I didn't do it for that. I didn't go do it to put some experience under my belt and say I shot a gun. I didn't have anything to prove to myself. I did it to save myself because I didn't have any other answers and I refused school. And so nonetheless, I was in really, really, really bad shape financially, and I was doing bad things to get ahead in life. And I woke up one morning and just said, fuck it, dude, I'm gonna go do this because I'm gonna end up in jail or prison or shot or something like that. And so I went to the military to save myself. And it just so happened my bestie Jason was already in the military. My stepbrother, father, and grandfather all military, so a military family. I'm a shoe-in for it, you know. But I tried to refuse it early in my life, and coupled with refusing school, which I try to talk to some of these girls about, you know, that put me in a real bad position. So I went to the military for a chance to have a life, for a small chance at getting ahead. You know, I didn't go because we were at war. I went to war because I was told to go to war. I didn't go to war because there was a war going on and I signed up for it. You know, that's not how that went. But I will tell you this, there's not a better, healthier thing for anybody. There's not a better thing to do with yourself than go spend 2 years in your military wherever you live. I don't care what you have to say. There's not a better way to build discipline, confidence, put some money aside, possibly get your education paid for. There are just 1,000 fantastic reasons to join your local military, whatever country that you're in, and whichever one will take you. So whatever your circumstances are, you know, you got to be a little physically fit and that sort of thing. But I thoroughly believe in that sort of thing. There's countries that make you do that, like Israel. You're 2 years, bro. Sweden, you're spending time in their military, period. That's all there is to it. You're one of their batteries, you know. They made you. You got made in their country. You are theirs, bro. You belong to them. My dad served for 27 years. Gus, man, that is a thing right there. It's a good life, man. Nothing but a good life right there. I'm sure he had a nice, healthy retirement. Well, had it be, you know, some people don't do it right, so you can't necessarily say the same about everybody. But you spend that long in the military, it's usually pretty fruitful. Usually pretty fruitful, both in rank and money and your lifestyle and where you're at in your older years. That is usually extremely fruitful. And so, hats off to that man. I had a plan for that. My plan changed, but I had a plan for that. I went home with a piece of Jeep in my neck and decided I wasn't fast enough to keep doing it. Decided I had lost a step. And then I had other injuries, but that injury put me in a real position. They shipped me home, 30-hour flight with a piece of metal in my neck. Fucking took me fucking 8 weeks to where I could lift 20 pounds again. Yeah, I had a bulb sitting in me for a fucking week or two, collecting blood from a fucking sponge band that was stuck down around my lungs somewhere, just soaking extra blood up. And after that shit happened, I just said, man, I don't want to do this anymore, dude. And I felt like I was slow. Of course, I was all destroyed. You know. I looked like a ghost for 2 fucking weeks, bro. My lips went completely gray. My eyes were grayed over. Shit, I took on like half the gray hair that I have right now when that shit happened, bro. It fucked me up, dude. They asked me if I wanted to go back out. I said, fuck no. You guys have lost your fucking minds. Paying me $1 million? No? Fuck yeah. So I said, no way. Stayed home, bro. And as it is, that was probably the wrong decision. As like fucking 2 years later, we haven't been active in any like real battles since, you know. So I should have just fucking stayed. I'd have been fucking stationed in all these nice places and shit like that, which I didn't get that always. Yeah, I went to Frankfurt, but that was the only place I'd been in between deployments, so I didn't get a chance to be stationed in like Japan or anything like that. And you know, you don't got a lot of army bases in Japan any fucking way, so you're not really going to see that sort of thing in Japan, more like Air Force and Navy. And so unless you got a real special assignment, you're probably not going to be stationed at one of those places. You might pop in there, but if you're not fucking part of that division, you're not going to be there. Sorry guys, I got school zones galore here. No, I don't speak any of them. I know like 6 German words. Everybody in Germany knows English. It was never a challenge in Frankfurt. I was in Frankfurt for 12 months. Frankfurt was super unique. Frankfurt, you know, one, that base is closed down now, but the German people either carry it really well or they really, really love Americans. And I would almost tell you that I'm extremely convinced that they just, for some reason or another, are absolutely phenomenally in love with Americans. And so as far as my Germany experience went, that was fantastic. That was absolutely fantastic. Frankfurt was absolutely beautiful. You know, and I don't mean to be too bold, but the women in Germany are beautiful. The food is fantastic. You know, you get fresh everything in Germany. It's all like fresh and delicious. Whereas here, it's all like a year old by the time it gets to me, and fucking it sucks. One of the other things that was really unique, and this is what allowed me to get any traveling under my belt, is that we recycled through Frankfurt. So we were deployed and we were out 16 months. We were on a long deployment, extended deployment. And when we got to Germany, you know, we didn't go to America first and like spend all of our war money. You see what I mean? So we got to Germany and we all had like fucking fat bank accounts and we were fucking sitting pretty as shit, and we didn't have anything to do. All right, so earlier 20 was asking, oh, well, that's like infantry and shit, Yeah, well, what do you do with infantry that's garrisoned? It's just a bunch of people. That's all it is at that point, So it's not like, I could, put a bunch of soldiers in random jobs, like what fucking good is that guy? He's only good for soldiering, we had a lot of money and we had a lot of time off. So, we might better educate ourselves. Some of us did stuff like that, Me and our little group of friends, we went places for every opportunity that we had. We'd hop on a train and get the fuck out of there. We'd hop on a plane and get the fuck out of there. And we could do all the really, really budget was pretty good. We were all sitting pretty fat. But the other part of that is that the stuff was made very inexpensive to us. And so things like getting on an airplane was more like getting on a C-130 and chucking your buddy $20 for it, They'd drop you off at whatever base they're going. We celebrated every fucking federal holiday there was, so that's like a 4-day weekend every fucking month, And so we went everywhere, dude. I went down to Venice. We ended up in France. We did all sorts of just little 4 or 5 day excursions. And, we were all soldiers, so we didn't need nice hotels and shit. We didn't have chicks with us. We were out there to see stuff, so we got to go to bars and walk around and shit like that, So it's just a very different time for me also. Nowadays, like, it would cost me so much money to do that type of traveling. It would cost me so fucking much money, bro. So much. And so all those things were made an option to me because I was in the military. It wasn't because I could afford to go do any of those fucking things. I couldn't in a million lifetimes afford to do that much traveling or see that much stuff. 01 to 08, sir. And so in a million years, I would never be able to afford any of that, much less the excellent health care that came along with it, the traveling experience, the access to education. Hold on, I'm getting blinded. Do you think you would be the same man you are today? Fuck no, I'd be dead or in jail. Fuck no. And I treat it like that, Scott. It's more like thank you, country, for giving me something to do and getting me shaped up tip top. I had an extreme discipline issue, and I was a very angry young adult. My parents sucked. I left the house when I was 15. It's just an endless bad story for me. But needless to say, the military gave me discipline, which I think is a top reason that every fucking person should go to the military fresh right the fuck out of school, dude. High school's over, boom, military, bro. Sit your ass right there. You're deploying in 3 months. Stay right fucking there, right? 2 years later, then I think you're smart enough to decide if you want to go to college or not. I think you're smart enough to determine what you want to do in life. There's so many factors like that alone that are so scary. You get these kids, and 18's pretty young, so whatever you want to call it, 17, 18 years old, right? And they are deciding on rest of their life type choices. Well, this is what I'm going to do to get educated. And so these folks are deciding on things scot-free of any fucking experience. Not a fucking lick of experience between those two ears. Ain't seen shit. They only seen what mommy and daddy showed them. That might have been the inside of a church, maybe. If they lucky, they got to see some, some proper parenting. So for me, it's just wild that you got somebody so inexperienced, and then they find out 10 years later that they fucking hate that and they're never going to do that again. That sort of thing. You see what I mean? So for me, the military little thing is a very, very unique little moment that gives people, one, a little experience under their belt and a little bit of discipline. Some shit mommy and daddy probably didn't do to you, like make you run 5 fucking miles, They just didn't fucking do it, right? So mommy and daddy, you turned into a little butterball. Won't say a fucking word to you. Bruce fucking will, but so discipline, right? It gives you some structure. Make your fucking bed. Some people, they ain't never been told that you got to make your bed, bro. But you got to make your fucking bed. You got some bare fucking minimums that you got to get done, And so sometimes you got these fucking video game boys, and that sort of thing, and they just could have used some directions. And maybe it's parents that didn't help them get the directions, like whatever it is, But the military, they won't fail at that. And these people that, they get yelled at and they fucking fall apart like a crumble cake, bro. They get their feelings hurt, and all of a sudden, fucking life is over. Their feelings are hurt. They are gonna fucking whittle and die because their fucking insides were penetrated. The military will get that right out of you too. That one will be right gone. Your sensitivity to people's words will vanish. And if it don't, you'll be fucking crying. And so, there's just so many good disciplines. So right off the top, that's that, right? Then you look at some of these other things, and we're going to argue about bonus money and living on base, and how basically all your food, everything is paid for. And that's very different than having just your accommodations and stuff coming out of your pocket, right? So when you make $2,000 a month in the military, or $3,000, that's about what people make. It's about $3,000. If you don't have any bills, that's a free $3,000. You see what I mean? It's bill free. Yeah, I've jumped out of a few things before. Not often. But to do what I did, I had to be trained for that sort of thing too, incursions. So, education-wise, you have access to education unmatched anywhere. So unless you get a full ride from a college, the government will give you $40,000 to go to school. All right, $40,000. And so you can look at it like this. One, you're living on the barracks and you're making $3,000 a month. That's $36,000 a year. And as a civilian, you might have made 50, but you pay out 40 of it. You see, so you only cleared 10 grand. So really the soldier has more money than you because he's got 36 grand that's not being hit for anything. No bills are coming out of that shit. You see what I mean? And so you have a structure there that can last 2 years, and that's 100 grand, dude. That's 100 grand. You see what I mean? Like you have massive opportunity to save the money. You have massive opportunity to get into some sort of schooling, and uniquely enough, those of you that would be worried about getting deployed, uniquely enough, if you're in school, you can just simply check the box that says I'm in school and they won't deploy you. It's that simple. There's a little check box. You just go in, you say, guys, I can't deploy. Now, if you're deploying to an absolute war zone, you're fucked, you're going. But if you're deploying to fucking some bullshit ass base somewhere, they're going to let you sit at home because they're not going to pay you to go over there. They'll pay you to just sit at home though. So you will continue to earn your income while going to school, and you won't be soldiering around. And so it makes too much fucking sense. None of these kids have any money. They're 17 years old. Where'd they get money from? So if they didn't do excellent in school, they don't have a method to pay for that education. Mommy and daddy got to figure that shit out. If mommy and daddy are too broke, you're done. You're done. Game over. You see what I mean? So the military really creates a very, very bold and brilliant avenue for everybody. And I think that it would behoove people to put their children directly into the military. Uniquely, I think you can spend 2 to 4 years in any military on the planet and then transfer into the United States military branches. And then from there, I think it's 10 years with us to get honorary citizenship. So there's also ways to get into the United States through whatever country you might be in via being in the military. Absolutely. Absolutely. Bar none. Absolutely. Worst choice was to stop doing it. I should have just tucked it up and kept going. I would have been on path for retirement by 41, and that would have put me on path for dual retirements by the time I was 60. And that's exactly what I was aiming for, is dual government retirements by that time. And that was my big goal in life then. Of course, that goal has changed drastically, but at that time in my life, my goal was dual retirements and to be sitting fat when I was 60 and be able to go to work if I still wanted to, but not have to. All right, good night, Jellin. That was my original plan when I went into the military. I had a big, brilliant plan. I was going to go work at the fucking post office. After my retirement, I was going to go work at the fucking post office, bro. That was my second government retirement, would have been the post office. And if you've ever met anybody that's living on government retirements, then you've probably met somebody that has a little bit of class to them. They got nice stuff. They keep their stuff well maintained. They look good. They're 80 years old and they got earrings on and their makeup on, you know. Have a good night, Jellin. So that double retirement was what I was aiming for. And getting blown the fuck up changed that. Getting blown up changed that shit, bro. That's what happens when you get blown up. Shit changes. Shit changes. And, by the way, you know, among all that experience, I got to see the world. And I got to see what's really going on out there. And what's really going on out there would probably be enough to shock you. All these people with all their fucking opinions from their fucking sofas and their safe fucking places. They ain't never fucking been out and seen shit. They're talking through their assholes. They have no idea what they're talking about. And this is probably the greatest country that's ever existed. That's ever existed. Uh, there are cities that compare. '06. I helped a big giant shutdown. And shut down doesn't mean shut down. Drive over there and see that shit, bro. Drive your ass over there and see that shit. Guys, gotta hang tight. I gotta run in here real quick. I'll be right back. I'm sorry for your delay. Enjoy each other. I will be right back with you. Don't worry, I can't run. All right, we are satisfied. Money, 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 money. Jessica, are you going to bed? All right. Good night, Jessica. Sleep well. Good night. Good topic though, 20. And Kurt. Good topic, 20 and Kurt. And Kurt, not the early end of 06. So 05 into 06. 08 I came home from deployment, and so if I track that back, I think that's going to put me August 7 deploy, and July come home 08. Have a good one. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm 43. I quit high school for the second time in 98 and 01. I signed up for the military. I was a July 4ther too, by the way. A July 4ther. Oh my God. My folks were happy about it. My father was. My mom, who knows where the fuck she was at. My father was happy about it, of course. My grandfather too. They were all happy about it. My stepbrother's happy about it. My stepbrother's Marine. Jason was already in the military. He went real early. He went like 2 years before me, and he stayed another 5 too. So he didn't make retirement either. I told him he's a fucking idiot. I keep it raw. Later, Scott. Have a good day, sir. But all those little extras, all those little spiffs, and it was fruitful for me because it's been so long deployed outside of the United garrison. And so for me, I think that mine was fruitful because my bank account just sat there getting full. I went to Iraq, I've been to Afghanistan, it's all through there, but yes, that's where the combat windows were. Oh, and not just there either. So, and how to best explain this. You got recon elements everywhere and various different things going on. And, you have scientific missions that require recon. It's just an endless amount of things on all over the world. And so recon isn't necessarily like you might think a recon, like you see the movies and shit, and you talk about a recon guy, and you see he's got his M4 and all that shit, or he's fucking like deep six cover. No, we're all well out in the open, and nobody's hiding, and we're doing exactly what we should be doing in a foreign country. And so it could be recon on a civilian level. It's just recon. It's just what you're doing. It's just an action. It's not really. It doesn't necessarily mean you're in battle. You're doing recon on fucking the woods over there to make sure that the scientists can go in there tomorrow, making sure that there's no fucking guerrillas off in the middle of the fucking place. Holding it fucking down. So that's how I got into the jungle too, by the way. I got to go to the fucking jungle. That was fucking sweet. Love jungles. You ever been to the fucking jungle, bro? Yeah. Well, love jungles. Love jungles. But recon isn't always about a battle. And, some of my deployments didn't have anything to do with military, and some of them even were not necessarily a full-scale deployment the way you might discuss Iraq. And so when you talk about Afghanistan, you've got people that are there 12 months, 16 months. They try not to let you go over 16. That's like a super extension. But you got people that are there the solid amount of time. And what changes for what we did is we've got to go various places. So once we did our work for First Cav or whoever it is that we were running info for, doing any legwork for, we did legwork elsewhere. And so I got to go on some unique adventures nonetheless. None of which I capitalized on. I just know about all this. And, I didn't go to school when I really could have, and, just 100 other things that I could have done better decision making on or been more educated in. And the military would have been a fantastic thing. For instance, bonus eligibility and how often you're able to bonus. How long you might sit with promotion points if you don't change your MOS. And that sort of thing, If you've been in combat or any of that, promotion points is easy. It's fucking easy. It's having the room to promote above you that's not easy. So it doesn't matter what battalion you're in, they only have X amount of E6s, period. They only got X amount of E5s. And there's no going up. If you're an E4 and you got full promotion points, and an E5 doesn't go somewhere or quit or something, guess what? You're staying in E4, bro. Suck that. Suck on that dick. Oh, well, imagine the way a piece of metal gets in your neck, and that's how it gets in your neck. side of a Jeep, piece of a Jeep, whatever the fuck that is. That happened. That happened. That was good. My hand is a better story though. My hand is all fucked up too. Well, it's not fucked. I can do anything I want to with it. It's fine. And I never went and got it fixed or anything. But they fucking blew up a wall next to us in an apartment building. Fucking came through the wall with fucking sledgehammers and shit. And fucking I caught a sledgehammer in the hand. That'll fucking shatter your hand right off the top, bro. Don't try to catch a sledgehammer being swung by a fucking full-grown man. Any full-grown man can swing a sledgehammer harder than you could ever fucking imagine. If you try to put your hand up there, it will fuck your hand up. No, sir. No, sir. Unlucky enough to get snuck up on like that. We got snuck up on a different way. That's a whole different conversation there. Whole different world. We have to know each other a little bit more on some of these topics, my man. It's convenient. There's a bottle of water here at the ATM machine. Like somebody was like hanging out here. That's convenient for them. Needless to say, yeah, I got to see combat time, so promotion points weren't hard to come by. It was the space to promote and what I had to do so. That was crazy shit. That's how I found out that it's so hard to fucking promote. So I kept trying to figure out why I hadn't gotten to go before the board. You don't get to go from E6 to E7 without seeing the board first and combatants. So you got to do both those things. And all the other, before that, you don't have to go before the board. So E5 to E6, you're good. If you try to go to E7, you're going to have to go before the board. And so any of that shit, there's not a lot of space for that. There's not just dozens and dozens of them running around. I'll let a squad too go. The experience is what gets you there. It's the deployment experience that gets you there. You gotta act away in the field. You just gotta conduct yourself in the field, you know. Some people can't do that shit. They're too outlandish. They're too silly. Whatever, dude. It's fucking 100 various fucking descriptions for it. 100 various descriptions for that failure, you know. But needless to say, them old greenhorns, they ain't usually the ones leading. They're too green for it. You might be grooming them to lead. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. I'm a little different though. I will say that. You know, sure, I think about all those things, but guess what? I signed up for all those things. Like, you know, you really gotta give it its due credit when you put your name on that line right there. You are not stupid to these things. You are not like, oh, I'm going to the military, I won't have to shoot somebody. You don't get to say that about any scenario while you're putting your name on that line. It's later that you get to say, oh, well, that traumatized me and the things I saw traumatized me. You know, so for me, when I was signing my name, you know, I'd already watched G.I. Joe movies and somebody getting blown up, you know. When I signed my name, you know, I'd already seen a fair amount of ugly violence from humans and stuff, you know. Isa Lopez, hello. Thank you for coming. Hello, Isa Lopez. Hello, Jan. Hello. At any rate, yeah, I think it's the best. I think it's the best route for people. You know, do a couple years in the military, go see a few things, get an idea of if you like Spanish girls or not. Like, Jesus Christ, you don't fucking know. That's the only thing is, you don't know. And there's no way to know. There's no way to know. There's no way to know. And so that's why I think that you could gain money for school. You know, there's different type of trainings and certification. It just exposes you to the world a little bit. And without that exposure, you're just guessing is what you're doing. And that's okay. I ain't saying you don't have to guess. I'm saying it costs you a lot of time. It costs you more than those 2 years. It costs you a lot. It costs you a lot of stress too. Certainly more stress than those 2 years. Certainly more stress than those 2 years would have been. And so for me, I think that you go down, you spend your 2 years, you earn your money for college, you earn your starting money for life, for, you know, life back as a civilian, you know. You get an opportunity to work a job that, you know, you did get to guess at, but you only have to do it for 2 years. You know, you don't get stuck doing it for 7 because you can't get out of the hole you've dug. There's just really too many good reasons for it. And, you know, I hate to talk about like people in specific, but let's say you've got a young man, right? And you live in, let's argue, the Philippines, and you got a child, right? Now, if that young man goes to the Philippine military for a couple years, he can then transfer into the United States military. And after X amount of time, he will become an honorary citizen of the United States. And so there are just all these wildly good benefits to the military that make that job, although it doesn't pay as well as civilian life does, it makes it very structured and very good and very easy, and you have everything you ever want. They give you a loan for your fucking house. You know, everything you fucking want, you're going to have it, period. Then they're going to make sure of it. They are the United States government. And so the idea there is just knowing about all of it. Being educated in such things and making sure that you take advantage of all of the different things that the government offers. Eligibility to bonus is something like 3 years, and that's what it was when I was there. So if you signed up for 2 or 3 years, you would only be eligible at 3 years. But if you signed up for 4, you'd have to finish your gig. So that's like a year without your bonus. You see what I mean? So they're just all these little things to take advantage of that help the soldiers through and through. I mean, all your kids get education. They all get health care. Like if you have a wife, you know, they will give you off-base housing money, food allowance money. They should give you fucking dry cleaning money if you ask them for it. You know, like, so for me, I think that life is just like unbeatable. Like, I don't think that there's a better way to go. And what if you're in 2 years and you fucking love it? You know, what if you just fucking balls out love it, dude? You know, so for me, you got all this good that comes from it, and it's such a limited amount of time 2 years is nothing. It's a drop in the bucket, right? And so all I'm going to say is that in 2 years, you can gain all these things, and you can't gain those things in 2 years in the civilian world. You cannot gain the same things 2 years in the civilian world. So the gains from limited function are extremely high. Oh shit, the fucking brake. Oh, very good. Everywhere I go, although that's a Halloween decoration, although that's what that is, guess what I notice first everywhere I go? It's that somebody had to draw the bat symbol on that window. Ta-da! It's Halloween, I see the web, but that's all I really see, guys. That's all I really see. Everywhere I go, I see shit like this. Bob, that's good, man. Embrace it, man. Go shave, bro. Get good looking, man. Go bang your chick freely. Consequences are over, bro. You put that girl to work, sir. Man. Bob. Sorry, Bob. I'm not talking about your girl, man. So, sorry there. But, I mean, like, if there are no strategic consequences, no holds bar. You'd be batting a million this year, bro. I mean, like, there are things to stay busy, Bob. Hell yeah. Not anymore. That's exactly right, sir. That's exactly right. Have her pinned up against the window, face. My bad, sir. My bad, sir. I'm just saying. There's ways to stay busy. You invent some stuff while you're doing that. Make it take up more time. Good. So there's a little bit, invest your time into that. When you wake up in the morning, call her and see if she wants to go for a walk with you. And go for a fucking hour-long walk. I don't know. I know what you got to do, man. I don't know what you do. I ain't seen any of your cows. You refuse to show me a cyclone. Like, it's crazy, man. But, like, I don't know what you got to do throughout your day and stuff, but you can add a lot to it. Self-improvement's one of them. Go become a surgeon, bro. Like, you got the minerals to make it here and have a conversation. You can read a book. It's not going to be easy, but you can read a book, and guess what? It'll pay you for the rest of your fucking life to do so. And it'll pay you well. And you'll be able to, like, say, hey, that dude Bruce fucking told me to go be a fucking surgeon, and then I did it, and look at this. I make $500 million every 10 years, Like, Jesus Christ. These dudes are clearing so much grip that it's so unreal. If I was in his position, I would not join the military. I would never leave my girl's side or my child's side under any circumstances. Nope. Like leaving your post. I did that and I got fucked around doing it. She dipped into my war money. That happened during my first deployment. We were together almost 6 years. It was like 5.5 or something. And I got a notification from the bank. Bro. I was in the fucking shit. And I get a contact saying that my account has been depleted. Yeah. Bro, I had like 70 grand in there, dude. I was fucking mad. I went home for a week. I packed a duffel bag, let her keep everything, said I gotta go. Look what you did, dude. Look what you did. There's 3 DUIs, totaled 3 cars, depleted my 70 grand covering it up. Now, what'd she think was going to happen when I got home, dude? I mean, I wanted to strangle that bitch, bro. No shit, dude. I wanted to choke that bitch's face out. I was so angry. I'd never been angry like that at a woman before. She took all my money, totaled my vehicles, bro. Bro, let me tell you something, dude. I was fucking livid, dude. All I could do was pack a bag and leave. That's all I could do because anything else would have turned violent. If a man had done that to me, I'd have taken his life, dude. No shit. They'll take that much money from me and think it's okay. There's no getting away with it. There's no letting it go. There's no giving it a chance. Nope. Failure. Hang tight. I gotta check something. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Such a cool song. Yeah, man, if I was in your position, Bob, I wouldn't be able to leave her side, man. I couldn't do that, man. There's some things I could do, but that wouldn't be one of them. That would not be one of them. Uh, yeah, no, no. My parents, they didn't do so good with me, and it gave me some sort of other complex. You always hear that whatever the parents do, the kid's gonna do. You know, if the father's a drunk, son's probably gonna be a drunk too. I'm the exact opposite. Whatever my parents did that I didn't like are things that I will not tolerate whatsoever. So I became exactly opposite. I became very hypersensitive to those things, and so the not being able to put a pair of shoes on your 14-year-old son's feet thing, fuck no. All right, so there ain't gonna be a fucking thing that my children go without. They are never gonna look cross-eyed because they had to go find some money. That shit is never gonna fucking happen, and they will probably go to nothing but the top best fucking schools. And if I gotta work 40 hours a fucking day and figure out how to make a day worth 40 hours instead of 24, I will fucking do so. And I will be fiercely protective over my children. And I feel bad for the wife that decides she wants to try to take my children from me. I feel real bad. This is animal kingdom shit for me. You do not tamper with my children. I will fucking eat you. And so I'm not a broke individual. I've got money, and I will keep my children. Period. So that is a very weird thing for me. I'd never do like my dad did. My dad let my stepmom kind of go find my mom, who had been missing since I was like fucking 10 months old. My my stepmom went and fucking found her and coerced my dad into letting me meet her and having me decide if I wanted to go live with mom. And of course, you know, I was a kid, you know, what a fucking sorry ass. So yeah, my children will never experience these things. If the wife needs to leave, she could fucking leave. But that's it. That's her needing to leave. She don't get to take my kids with her. That shit is not gonna happen. She can make more kids. I can't. You see, so the idea there is I made kids with the woman that I was supposed to stay with, right? And so under no circumstances will I leave their side. And 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 this is probably going to hurt a girl's feelings a little bit, but the child is worth more to me than the female is. And I don't mean to put it shitty, but legacy, legacy. I work my fucking ass off for the things I have and the things that I'm going to pass down to my children. Absolutely under no circumstances will that be endangered or put in jeopardy. Certainly not by some hussy that got bored or whatever her fucking problem is today. No fucking way, bro. I will eat through people on that shit. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. All this stuff, it would be for fucking nothing. It would be for fucking nothing. All this hard work without somebody to give it to? You serious? It's all for that. It's all for that. There is no, oh, well, I got to live comfortable while I was here for 90 years. Shut up, dude. Shut up. Make kids. Be successful. Create legacy. Legacy is your name beyond you. Your name beyond you. And if you're not thinking about that shit, that's because you're thinking about stupid ass shit. Alright, so you should be planning fucking legacy through and through, and all of your time and energy should be devoted into 75 years from now, not fucking 4. And you know, those of you that are not working on a 4-year plan you need to be so. And all this shit's for nothing if you don't have somebody to give it to. And I don't mean a fucking wife. I mean my name in the history books 100 years from now. My bloodline still going. And that's the type of things I'm out thinking about. Oh, Bob, I don't doubt that. Your queen will no doubt have to suffer you. And your king will no doubt suffer the queen. That goes hand in hand. That goes hand in hand. And yeah, you do. And if she will continue making legacy for you, you owe her your life, and you owe her becoming a surgeon, so you can afford all the things you would want to give her. And now that you got nothing to do, I don't see that you got any real challenge ahead of you. And you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say that a lot of people, oh, well, I can't do that. I hear that shit more than I fucking hear anything. I can't do that. I can't do that. Oh, I'm not that smart. And you know what it is? Every time it's just discipline. Every single time it's the same thing. Discipline, discipline, discipline. And so for me, there's no real such thing as I can't. What'd you do? Like make that up in a fairy tale book somewhere? I can't. Oh, I can't. Did you come up with that on your own? Did you try first 1,000 times and fail 1,001 before you told me you couldn't? Or is that just you talking out of your fucking rear end some more, blowing fart noises at me? You see what I mean? So you are no doubt in that place, and you know she ain't gonna think any less of you for that. She will make you her king, Bob. She will then do the kingship and depend on you the way a queen depends on her king. Then, of course, in turn, you will do the same with her. You would have to depend on her as your queen. But, you know, some people, they don't want to be a surgeon. I'm just saying, you have found a new reason to occupy yourself with something that engages you thoroughly and is challenging and is better than you are today. You've been given all those reasons. And not everybody has that. Some people aren't motivated because they've got nothing to motivate. Like I serve myself, right? And how's that sound to you when I say that, Bob? No, I'm serious now. Straight up, that's a serious question. Like, I serve myself, Bob, at all times. I serve myself first. And what? So I don't have the motivation to build that legacy, so to speak, like you do today. And so I think you have that wild opportunity where you need something that engages you, and why shouldn't it be education? This sounds a little kinky. Yeah, get to it. I'm just saying, man, take care of yourself, you know? And through such things, you will take care of her. That's how it goes. I gotta get tools and all sorts of shit out of here. Get tools and stuff out of here. I don't know if they're gonna have it back today. No, they said they might. Let me talk to them before I pull all my tools out. How about that? How about this? Well, talk to them first. See if they're gonna be able to deliver this fucker back out to me today, huh? Anyway, I better be off. Duty calls. Good. That's good. I like that. No, I need my tools for me to do my microwave thing. I need my tools. So, yeah, I gotta take them. I gotta take them. have a good one. Guys, I got to shut this down. I got to get packed up here and go work with these mechanics for just a minute. And I got to dig through and try to find a battery that I'm missing. Shit. Got it, son. Alright, guys. I'm gonna shut this thing down. And I will maybe be back later, dude. I got it today. And I think I'm gonna do a long form video for that. And I think I'm going to do this little cabinetry job. And I think I might do live stream cabinetry job. So, guys, girls, y'all have a good time. Thank you for coming. And we'll see you then. Y'all be good now.